So now that I've dusted off all the excess bits of gold and loose bits of gold off the frame with the pony hair mop, now I'm going to fault in any little bits that I'm not happy with, and you can see there are some bits of the red bowl still showing and some little bits of bridging and so forth in our area that we're going to work on. And on my cushion here, I've cut a leaf up into lots of small bits and different shapes and sizes, but basically cutting into lots of little pieces, in this case sort of 1.5 centimeters by 0.5 centimeter, and I'm using my smaller tips, possibly my smallest one because we're just folding up, so let's grease that up with the Vaseline, and so I can pick up a little bit there. And what I tend to do is work my way around the frame, pick up a bit and find a fault that's about the right size for that bit. So let's do a nice obvious one. I just have to move that over fractionally, and I'm going to work on this section here, which my piece will cover, and still with the gilding water, but now I'm using a tiny little pencil brush, and I'm quite dry, and I'm literally just going to make sure that the bowl is wetted there, and we're not trying to really flood the area in any way, just to make sure that the gilding water's on covering the area in question. And then I'm going to just lay that down on there, and straight away, because it's very dry, it's quite dry, I can tamp that in with my cotton wool straight away, and that will not take very long to dry. So let's have another go at another piece. Now I wanted to show you something on the cushion here. I had a situation there where you see that piece, that piece has sort of got itself onto my tip and I don't want it on there. I wanted to show you the trick for when that happens. If I just catch that on the edge of the parchment there, so I should be able to get it to just drop down into the cushion again. And now I'm going to work on this area here, and again, we don't want any of the gilding water to really show. It will colour the leaf if we have any showing, so we must cover everything where we've put the gilding water. Otherwise we will get a sort of slightly darker patch on the gold where we had the gilding water. And now I'm going to go right the way around the frame, just faulting. So here's another example of that. Look, they've come away as one piece. Just catch that carefully on my parchment, and I'll be able to get that from there later. And let's go into this little bit on the side here and just work the gilding water in. Make sure the area is nicely covered, and I can just lay that over, and probably can tamp it just down, just to make sure it's nicely stuck on there. And what I'd do now is work my way right round the frame, getting any little faults and just faulting them in.